Hey guys, it's Loyal Mission here, and today we're gonna be cooking, but we have to start off with a clean workspace. As you can see, I'm back now with a cleaner workspace than at least what it was. Alright, but after that, you just want to wash your hands, okay? Because ain't no one want to work with dirty hands while you cook, right? Alright, so after that, you just want to grab your ingredients. We have ground black pepper. Well, this is what I use: onion powder, garlic powder, and Lowry's, which is like seasoned salt. It tastes good for like chicken and everything, and I use it in my sauce sometimes. That's what I'm doing. You also want to get your noodles. I'm using penne noodles by Barilla. There was only a little bit left, so I was like, why not? I have 2 pots, a spoon. The one in the back was for my noodles, the one in the front for the sauce. Went to the fridge, grabbed Barilla tomato and basil sauce. That sauce by itself, honestly, you could just use. I have the salt here because why not? And then I grabbed a fork. I was supposed to use the fork to test the noodle, but I forgot. And it didn't really matter how the noodles came out for me. And I took a minute in this drawer because I didn't know what the fuck I was looking for. But I ended up getting another wooden spoon. After picking up that one, got another wooden spoon, and I used that for my noodles. And I have the long wooden spoon and the white pot for the sauce, and the short spoon and the metal pot for your noodles. I'm eating this pasta right now, guys. It tastes bomb. Alright, so here's my first failed attempt. Sometimes on my stove like top, it doesn't work, hence why I had to move it to the other one. It's only that one for some reason. But these 2 that I'm using cook faster. So I had it on 4. I knew it would cook fast because it just heats up faster for some reason. But I had to set the camera down, my bad. But I just added the sauce to the pot. I also noticed when I started pouring it, you could see it in the corner there, it started cooking. That's how fast the pot heats up on that stove. So I turned it down to low because I didn't want it to be too hot, you know. And I grabbed the Lowry's. Sorry, I think I had to put it down. No, but I was struggling to open it. This is a voiceover because your girl was talking on the phone. And I didn't want to like talk and cook with the same thing, to be honest. So I added some Lowry's, which is that seasoned salt. I couldn't open that one-handed. Garlic powder. Don't want to go overboard with that, but the way mine came out, tasted good. I can't give you guys any portions or anything. I just do what looks right. I don't even know really how much noodles, how many noodles, how much noodle, was in the damn pot. So can't say how much I made it for. I just kind of eyeballed and see how much. Then I grabbed the pepper after the onion powder. And I added a little more sauce, even though I didn't really have to. But I knew some of it would like evaporate after like cooking it sometimes, or like get stuck, so. And now I'm just gonna go put my ingredients away. And then you come back, and bang! It's like it was never even there. So, looking back on the stove, I just grabbed the spoon for my sauce. And I stirred that so the seasonings could get in there. You're gonna see me stirring with my left hand too, because I was holding the camera in my right. I didn't want to drop my camera or anything. and I turned it back up because I didn't want it to not fucking cook, but I had turned it down earlier because it takes like 15 to 20 minutes. So I gotta fill the water up. Now I pointed to that spot. Yeah, I filled it more than that. And then I just like, I think I emptied it because it was shitty. And then it was like too much. I poured out a little. And then I was like, fuck it. It'll be okay. Sorry you hear cars. I'm home alone, but like, I'm near the window. So this stove works, trust me. And I just put that one's on 5, I think, because I just needed to boil the water. And I could have put a top on it earlier after I put the salt, just so it could heat up faster. So everything's cooking. This is like in between. I can't give you a time frame on when it was, but you want to stir both occasionally. I didn't put the pasta in yet, but you want to stir your sauce so it doesn't burn and get stuck to the bottom of the pan, because that would suck ass. I put a top on it because I don't know if you guys could see, but it was splashing. That's what it does, is splatters. And I zoomed in on the water because it wasn't fucking boiling yet, and it was kind of irritating, even though it hasn't been that long since when I put it on. But I grabbed a big ass top, trapped some of the heat, and let the water boil faster. So look at the lid. I grabbed it with a towel. Now usually I have an oven mitt, but as you can see, the water is like boiling. My bad. And just pour the pasta. It's not a lot, trust me. It's like 1 serving size for me. That whole small plate was that you're gonna see is what it was. And you just stir it a little. And I put the top back on so it could cook a little faster. You can do that, or you could just leave the top off, but at one point I took it off because the water started like going over kinda, and like it was splashing in the fire, and I didn't really want to fuck with that at the moment. But I just want to go back to stirring the sauce. You can see the little bubbles as where it's splashing. It started to like bubble up and splash. And never do that. Never leave the towel on the fucking stove, because if that towel fell over, it could have touched the fire and my life would have been ruined. I turned the sauce down because it was cooking too fast, and I moved the towel, even though I did that stupid shit multiple times and I missed. Who cares? So I have 5 more minutes. That's why I pointed to the clock and gave you a 5 for the sauce to be done. And then for the pasta, just stir it a little. I have 7 more minutes because I started it a little after. Or 6, my bad, 6 minutes, not 7. So I'm cooking my pasta for 12 minutes. It could have, if you want it softer than what mine was, because mine was kind of chewy. I didn't really care though, I was hungry as hell. I suggest cooking it a little longer, but if you want it a little chewy, bang, 12 minutes for me was good. And the sauce, I always cook for 15-20 minutes, let the seasonings that I added like simmer and yeah. So after that, you know, it was 1 minute till the sauce was done, and by the time I actually lifted the lid and everything, it was 55 and the sauce is done. And you see, it doesn't look runny, and I like my sauce like that, so bang, that's done, 55, and I just turned the stove off, and then that means I had like 2 more minutes for my noodles to get done. Here I went to go taste the sauce, even though when I tasted it, I couldn't really like taste it. And no, I didn't use my mouth on the spoon. That's why you got like some of my hair and stuff, because I'm using my hand, my finger with the camera on it. But like it's okay. It's okay. The sauce is good. It's good. So you just want to stir the noodles, and then I believe it was almost time to turn the noodles off. So I had my plate and my fork and stuff set up for you guys already. So after your noodles are done, you want to grab a strainer, and I had to get it from the top of the shelf, my bad. Almost kept that one instead of the fucking strainer. Kind of dumbass. And I just rinsed it a little bit. Not much. I don't really care. That's cold water. When it's to the right, it's cold. And when it's to the left, it's hot. So yeah, my noodles were done at this point. Exactly. At 3:57. Just stirred it a little. And then, be careful. Well, my pot was hot because it's metal. I just put that back in. I know that was going to be hot, so I just moved that out the way. The top was fine. It literally just had water on it, so I just put it back where I found it. But I just added, no I didn't. I just poured the noodles inside the strainer. Be careful. Look at that shit. It was so cool. I was so souped when that happened. I was like, yo, that's lit. And then I wiped it. Bang. And I could have left it like that and just had the noodles, but I wanted to cool it down just a little because I'm not a really big fan on hot shit in my mouth because, you know, I'm not trying to burn my tongue or nothing. And that's cold water I was mixing it up with, but then I felt it. Okay, never feel your food kind of with your hands if you're giving it to other people. But this is my food, so I didn't really give a shit. But yeah, I had to turn it to hot water and warm them up just a little bit more. That's what I do. If you don't want to put it in the microwave, put it in a strainer. Like, if you're eating it the next day, just the noodles, not the sauce. Put it in the strainer and use hot water on it, and it'll work perfectly fine. That was me testing the hot water, because once that water gets hot, it gets fucking hot. And I wasn't going to sit it in here for the longest and just make the noodles dead hot again, but I just wanted to warm them up, and it came out perfect after for me. Gotta put the dishes away. I was like, do I really have to clean this shit? But yeah, I do. And then I had to grab the noodles, just making sure most of the water is out because I didn't really want water on my plate, you know? But I was just gonna pour it on my plate. I was like, that's good enough. Even if I do get some, it's not gonna be that bad. And boom. Just started pouring the noodles. Like I said, if you are giving this to other people, do not manhandle their food. That is pretty rude. Even though I wash my hands and shit, this is my food, so I don't care. I was gonna fix it up, make it look nice. Because that's just me. And then I grabbed the sauce. I already pushed it to the side so it was easy to like pour out. Even though I could have used a spoon. That's why it took me a minute to like get it out the fucking pot. But that's a perfect amount right there. And beautiful. Then I sat you guys down, my bad. But I wanted to spread it out, see if it was enough sauce. And it was. It was actually a little more than enough, to be honest, because I still have some on my plate here. This video is dead long, I'm sorry. But that's cooking for you, right? Anyway, there we go. Have our food done. And I want to grab the orange juice in the fridge. No pulp orange juice is the best fucking orange juice. Argue. And then just pour that in my glass. I love orange juice more than apple juice. Fight me on that one too. And bang. And here you will see my mixing skills. I just wanted to taste a little bit. but like, I could have tasted that one right there, and I messed up the whole fucking, what's it called? But then I was like, shit, I should have got a thumbnail. So, you see me move the plate to the side, and to the cleaner of the sides. Have a little sauce on my napkin, got close, and bang. Hence why you guys clicked on this video. It's been my own mission, and I'll definitely see you in the next, because I'm gonna make an announcement video right after this with my face in it.